Ever feel like you're just trying to keep your head above water with all the shifts in educational technology?
Oh, absolutely. It changes so fast.
One day it's one system, the next day something totally new. It's a lot to track.
It really is.
Well, consider this your express update. We're diving into the Jeffco Ed Tech Department's Transformations. Issue 39 just came out for August 2025.
Fresh off the presses.
Yeah, and it's packed with some pretty crucial stuff. We're talking to how you find digital tools, new ways to manage, like even hall passes. Our mission today is just to cut through that noise, pull out the key things you really need to know, stuff that's actually going to shape how you teach or learn or just manage your day in Jeffco schools.
And what's really interesting, I think, looking at this issue, is you see how the Ed Tech Department and IT student technology services are working together.
Right.
It's not just random updates. They're looking strategically at how these tech changes fit into the whole school day, the whole system.
Well, so it's more than just new apps.
Exactly. It's about workflows, responsibilities. It impacts everyone, teachers, admin staff, even students, obviously. These might look like small admin tweaks, but the ripple effect can be pretty big on, efficiency in the student experience.
That's a really good point. It's the why behind the what. Okay, so let's kick things off with something I think a lot of folks will be interested in figuring out: what digital tools are actually, approved and supported.
Ah, yes, the great digital tool quest.
Exactly. So the old Jeffco digital tools menu is gone, replaced by the Jeffco Learning Applications Library. That sounds more official. Is it just the name change, or is there more to it? What's the real difference for a teacher trying to use this?
It's definitely more than just a rebrand.
Okay.
Think of it moving from like a static list to a dynamic searchable library.
Okay.
So the biggest benefit for you as a teacher is way easier searching. Remember trying to find something specific on the old menu?
Oh, yeah. Scrolling.
Right. Now you've got real filtering by grade level, by curricular categories. So you can actually zero in on approved tools that fit your subject, your student's age, much faster.
Okay, that does sound like a time saver. Less guesswork.
A lot less. More precision.
But what about the tools the district actually pays for? The premium stuff, is that mixed in or separate?
Good question. They've actually made that clearer too. There's a specific spot, the EdTech's Digital Learning Applications website.
Got it.
And that's just for Jeffco's paid-for applications. And the key thing is, it's not just the link to the tool. Each one comes with end-user supports and instructional toolkits.
Oh, nice. So like guides on how to actually use it effectively.
Exactly. So if the district's invested money in a tool, they're also providing the resources to help you, hit the ground running with it in your classroom.
That makes a ton of sense. And if you still hit a snag, technical issues, questions.
The support system is still there. The familiar Jeffco held ticket system, submit a ticket, and the EdTech team jumps in. Really, the bigger picture here is about clarity, making it easier for teachers to find and use the right resources, feel supported, and, maybe free up the EdTech team for the really complex problems.
So bottom line for you listening, if you're exploring new tech or just want to double check if that app you like is approved and supported, this new library sounds like your go-to spot. Should make things hopefully less stressful.
Definitely designed that way.
All right, let's switch gears a bit. From digital learning tools to, the physical movement of students. Hall passes.
Ah, the humble hall pass.
Right. Seems like a small thing, but managing it can impact safety, efficiency. So there's this new Campus Hall Pass digital system. It's part of Infinite Campus.
Correct. It's integrated right into the student information system everyone's already using.
I find this fascinating, digitizing hall passes. What's the biggest advantage schools are seeing? Is it just about saving paper?
Saving paper is part of it, sure. But the real moment seems to be the clarity and the real-time data it provides.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, imagine knowing instantly who's out of class, where they're supposed to be going, and for how long, all logged digitally.
Right. No more deciphering handwriting on a soggy pass.
Exactly. So it's a digital system for issuing passes, managing them, but also tracking that movement,
Yeah.
which, as you hinted, has implications for student safety and accountability.
Makes sense. Has this been tested out, or is it brand new?
No, it's not untested. They actually ran a successful pilot program with it last school year.
Oh, good.
Yes, so they got feedback, presumably worked out some kinks, and now the document says it's available to all schools, so it's ready for prime time.
So if a school wants to start using it, what's the advice? Just turn it all on at once.
Actually, no. The guidance is pretty sensible. They suggest schools first Review all the features,
Mm.
understand what it can do,
Okay.
and then, instead of trying to implement everything day one, they recommend doing it one feature at a time.
Ah, phased approach.
Yeah, let staff get comfortable, adapt routines. It acknowledges that changing even something like hall passes involves, changing habits.
How do schools even get started? Is there a guide?
Yep, there's a Jeffco Help Knowledge article dedicated to it, and they even mention a QR code in the document for quick access to resources, so the info is readily available.
Okay.
Stepping back, it's interesting strategically, isn't it? Taking an existing system like Infinite Campus and layering on new functionality.
Yeah, leveraging what's already there.
Right. Instead of buying a whole separate hall pass system, they're building it in. It shows that focus on efficiency and making these tools work harder.
So for you, in a school building, this could mean less paper shuffling, faster processing of passes, and just, well, clearer oversight of where students are. Seems pretty significant for day-to-day operations.
It definitely has that potential.
Okay, now let's pivot to something absolutely vital for teachers, something that takes up so much time and energy: grades.
Ah, yes. Grade passback. Always a hot topic.
Totally. And it sounds like there's movement here, some expansion, which sounds good, but also a really important change people need to know about.
That sums it up perfectly. It's definitely a mix. On the positive side, the grade passback functionality is continuing to expand. That's great news.
How so? What's expanding?
Two key things mentioned. First, Google Classroom can now sync with categories.
Ooh, okay. More specific syncing.
Exactly. More control over how grades transfer. And the second big one, they're expanding the scope to include Schoology.
Ah, that's huge for schools using School, like a seamless grade transfer there too.
That's the goal, yes. Integrating Schoology into that passback system.
Yeah.
So definite progress on making that data flow smoother between the LMS and Infinite Campus.
Fantastic. That sounds like it could save teachers a ton of manual entry or correction time. But you mentioned a catch, a critical change.
Yes. And this is the crucial heads up. The document is very clear. The grade transfer extension will not be purchased by the district this year. It expires this fall.
Wait, the Chrome extension? The one lots of teachers have been using.
That seems to be the one, yes. If you've been relying on that specific grade transfer extension, it's going away. The district isn't renewing it. It expires soon.
Wow. Okay, that is a big heads up. So if that was your go-to method, you need a new plan, like now.
Pretty much immediately, yes. It requires adjusting your workflow.
So with that tool disappearing, what support is there for teachers to use the official expanded passback features in Google Classroom or Schoology?
They have provided resources. The EdTech department has guides available. Specifically, they mention Google Classroom and grade passback recommended settings in GC.
Okay, so detailed instructions.
Right. And also resources for Schoology and grade passback. The idea is to guide teachers through setting up and using the supported built-in integrations correctly.
Makes sense.
It really highlights how dynamic this field is, doesn't it? You find a tool, get used to it, and then the landscape shifts.
Yeah.
You constantly have to stay updated on what the district officially supports.
So the clear message for you listening: if you use that grade transfer extension, time to check out the official guides for Google Classroom or Schoology grade passback and make that switch before the extension stops working this fall.
Definitely the call to action there.
Okay, finally, let's wrap up the updates with something really critical. This one's about legal requirements and making sure our learning environments are equitable. Mandatory training.
Yes, this is a significant one tied to state law. It's about accessibility.
Right. So the document mentions Colorado's new accessibility law, HB 21-1110. When did that start?
It officially kicked in July 1, 2025. So it's active now.
And it has direct requirements for teachers.
It does, a very clear one. The document states, all teachers must choose one option for accessibility training.
All teachers. Mandatory, not optional.
Correct. Non-negotiable. It's about ensuring everyone understands the standards for accessible educational materials, digital content, classroom practices. Basically, making sure every single student can fully access their learning.
That makes sense. It's about equity. So if you're a teacher, what's your next step? How do you fulfill this requirement?
The first step, according to the guidance, is to check with your school leadership.
Ah, okay. It might be handled differently school by school.
Exactly. Your principal or admin team will know if the plan is to do it as a whole school training, maybe on a PD day, or if you should do it on your own using district-provided options like online modules.
Got it. So talk to your admin first.
Yes. And the original document, Transformations, points you to another document for more details if you need them.
Okay.
Beyond just checking the compliance box, this really pushes us to think about how we design learning from the start, doesn't it?
Yeah, proactive accessibility, not just fixing things after the fact.
Precisely. How can this training help us build truly inclusive environments? That's a good question to ask.
Definitely. So for you listening, the takeaway is, know this training is required, find out from your school leaders how you'll be completing it, and, well, engage with it to make your classroom more accessible for every learner.
Well said.
Wow, okay. That was quite a tour through Jeffco's latest EdTech updates from Transformations #39.
A lot packed in there.
For sure. We hit the new Jeffco Learning Applications Library, hopefully easier searching for you, the Campus Hall Pass system, digitizing student movement, big changes in grade passback with that key warning about the grade transfer extension.
Crucial point, that one.
Absolutely. And finally, that mandatory accessibility training required by the new state law. We tried to pull out the most important nuggets for you.
And when you look at all these pieces together from the EdTech department, from IT services, you really see that ongoing effort, right, to innovate, to streamline.
Yeah, it connects.
It really does. It's all aimed at improving the experience for, well, everyone involved. Teachers, students, families, and office staff across the district. It's about efficiency, yes, but also compliance and ultimately student success.
It makes you think.
It does. It raises that bigger question, I think. As tech gets woven even deeper into everything we do in education, what are the next skills, the next literacies that are going to be truly essential for educators and students beyond just knowing how to use the app?
That's a great question to ponder. Food for thought. And hey, if you have thoughts or comments on these specific transformations, the Ed Tech Department wants to hear them.
They do invite feedback.
Yeah, the contact is lguile@jeffcoschools.us, LGUILL@jeffcoschools.us. So, be part of that conversation.
Good opportunity.
So reflect on this. What does all this mean for your daily work? And maybe, just maybe, how could these changes open doors to unexpected innovations down the road in your school or classroom? Something to think about.
Until next time.